What is going on, guys? We're back with another video in Madden 18 Connected Franchise, doing another rebuild, a realistic rebuild. This would more be a fantasy style, even though I think we've done the Cardinals, but fantasy rebuilds don't exist until EA wants to fix the trading, and it's already almost March. Let's be honest, it's EA. It's not going to be fixed. It really won't. But Deathlord suggested you should do a Johnny Manziel career. That would be pretty lit because he wants to try and make a comeback. I was thinking about making a Johnny Manziel career, but I think a few people have done it. And even if they didn't, I don't really want to do another quarterback career. So instead, I decided to bring back Johnny Manziel and put him on the Cardinals. And he will be the starting quarterback for this year. Carson Palmer, he's getting old. The Cardinals are desperate. They seen what they liked what they seen from Manziel. Manziel's the starting quarterback. I will show you the stats that I made him with. He's not a rookie in real life, but let's be honest, he never really had a rookie season. So this is the one unrealistic thing we're going to allow ourselves. We're going to give Johnny Manziel 74 overall, 79 deep, 81 short, 73 medium, 91 throw power, 78 on the run, 82 play action, speed of 83, excel of 87, agility of 80, and he's got a little bit of elusiveness moves, nothing too crazy though. And yeah, normal dev. I don't really see him going anywhere with us, but it's kind of a little fun rebuild challenge thing we'll try to do. Larry Fitzgerald sadly probably going to retire on us. The Cardinals, they've looked better, and I don't know how this is going to go. Because if we're looking right now, there's only a few players that are really even worthy of developing on this roster currently. Maybe Hassan Reddick, Tyrann Mathieu, Bubba Baker, maybe. I really don't know. I don't know what kind of man and zone Tyrann Mathieu, because I think Bubba Baker should start. He's definitely going to be the predecessor to Tyvon Branch, who's kind of up and down. So I think what we'll probably do is put Tyrann Mathieu at corner. I don't know what overall he's going to go to, but anything over a 75 would be nice. Oh, 83. Okay, so he's actually a really good corner. Bubba Baker starts at free safety, which is another good little youngster here for us. Offensively, obviously, we'll be set at running back for the rest of this rebuild. Wide receiver, huge need. So this is kind of one of my favorite type of rebuilds where this team actually needs quite a bit. So the draft picks are going to mean a lot. Can Johnny Manziel take this team to a nice first year? No spread offense, cheese, none of that. And, yeah, we're going to sign some free agents potentially. Maybe make a trade if there's anything that makes sense. And then move right on into the season with Johnny Football. Just because it's Johnny Football and this is supposed to be a Johnny Football type themed rebuild doesn't mean we don't replace him year one and never speak about him again. So just throwing that out there. Damn good chance he does not win Rookie of the Year. But I see a lot of people, a lot of the old timers like to say a guy that hasn't really played is a rookie. Like a lot of people wanted to call Brett Hundley a rookie last year. Because, I know he's not a rookie, but he really hasn't experienced the NFL, Like, you can say what you want, say, oh, well, he played preseason this and this. I don't know. He's as much a rookie as, an actual rookie. He didn't really play much against true talent. Even preseason, you can debate. You're playing against players that aren't even guaranteed to make the roster, and most of them don't, so you're not really playing against top-tier talent anyway, so that's why I allowed it. So that's one of our unrealistic things, other than maybe his stats being a little too high, but 74 overall, it's not great. So, sue me for that, but it's EA's fault. I can't do the rebuilds I want because EA is all about that, we don't want to actually fix something we broke mentality. It's pretty cool, Honestly, our only move is going to be signing Freddie Stevenson as our fullback, who will more than likely not be re-signed, as we usually do. Gotta love our neglect to fullbacks, It's one of my favorite things. Kwiatkowski, I believe, is almost on a contract year. I will go for him if I can. I don't want to give him too much, though. Traded Antoine Bethea and Jaron Brown for Kwiatkowski, position we direly needed. We have linebackers, but none of them are necessarily young or great. It's kind of weird to think about what this team actually runs, because I'm pretty sure they were a 4-3 with Calais Campbell, but I actually can't tell with the size they have at defensive end. You'd think they're in a 3-4, There's literally like no... I actually think this could be one of the easily top 5 worst rosters. Maybe in Madden. I don't know about real life, but definitely in Madden. This is really bad. I mean, even their kicker and punters are like dinosaurs. Jesus, Cardinals, get it together. Holy crap. Who is this? 6'2", 81 speed? No. 81 speed at wide receiver? You have to be 6'10" for that to even be relevant. So the schemes, of course, we have to play a 4-3. Schemes offensively, we're going to play the Patriots because I think that gives us the best chance. Defensively, we're going to go with the Vikings. Someone suggested Minnesota, so I will take it. Attacking 4-3. Offense, do we do... What is vertical? I don't know vertical's cheese. Let's go West Coast, though. And we pretty much have our roster. Obviously, Johnny Manziel is going to be on the training thing. This is easily a maximum of 3 wins of a team, so don't expect anything crazy. And we're going to lose our best player, at least a receiver, in Larry Fitzgerald at the end of the season, so that's pretty cool. Chandler Jones about to be 30, I believe. Frosty Rucker starting over Hassan. I know it's technically cheating, but I'm actually going to force Frosty Rucker's stats down so he doesn't start, because he's just a lost cause. He's 33 years old. He's just a depth player. Look at that. He's still starting over him. Come on. Come on, EA. Stop. Just stop it. Marcus Golden playing coverage, even though he really isn't built for it. But we're hoping he can make the transition somehow. But yeah, I mean, that's the team. Don't expect much. Like I said, we're hoping, if we even have draft picks. It always seems like the Cardinals never have any picks. Okay, they do have picks. I don't know what the hell they do with them, but we're hoping for a top 3, honestly. Yeah, no thank you on the season goal. You can keep it. I'm not interested. Week 3, a good part. Good part for us. We pick up a win. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, maybe I feel good about that. Draft stories, free safety, Douglas Simpson, a position we don't need at all. Ironically, it's like the one position that is actually pretty decent for us. Let's take a look. Also, we're going to have to re-sign Johnny, so that makes sense that he's, it's a 1-year type deal. Douglas Simpson, superstar dev, not a bad player. So this is going to be a hard scouting because we need everything. We literally need every position you could possibly imagine, other than not middle linebacker, other than free safety, maybe right end, and running back. Running back's the only one. Pretty much running back is the physical only one that we are good. 2-1 now? I don't understand how the Johnny Manziel magic is beginning. As a quarterback, wow. Stacked class, it appears. So definitely going to scout every single one. So even though we got 2 wins, I don't believe in Johnny. But I do want to try him out. I'll actually be really devastated if Johnny Manziel brings us to an 8-8 season. Wide receiver is a huge position as well, and it appears there's only one good one. Completely reminds me of Legacy. That's cool. Wow, look at the running backs. None of those either. Quarterbacks for days, but every other position is dead. And maybe we'll look into more of these guys if their combines are great, but for now, looking at the first and not looking good at all. So we have re-signings. I don't know who the hell we even would want. So Tyvon Branch was a 3-year, $21 million deal. If he remains, if his stats remain pretty well, I'll take it. Tramon Williams, a 1-year, $7 million deal. He's going to be like a 77 overall by the end of the year. John Brown probably gets a contract. Phil Dawson, not sure. A lot of these guys, not 100% sure. Can we re-sign Johnny? Cannot. So Johnny's one after the year is over. So it's week 15. Let's take a look. Running back DeAndre Sentif, Heisman winner. So I'm sure that'll shoot him up the list, but I mean, all the guys were like 3rd round. So Sentif, early 2nd. Oh my God, the worst running back class I've ever seen. Going to the playoffs. What did we go? Did we go 12-4? Nope. And of course, Johnny Manziel wins 3 of the last 5 games for us. Good job there, Johnny. You smart bastard, you. God damn, it's so annoying. Look at that. 3 out of the last 4 games. Why? Why? What did that knock us out of? So from 2-14 to 5-11, that goes from number, top 3 to what? 3, 4, 5. So top 5. That's really cool there, Johnny. You did a really good job. Johnny Manziel, he did get 17K XP. I don't think that's Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's probably some other, award, or not, maybe not award, but some other XP thing. I mean, decent season, so maybe Larry Fitzgerald did well. Probably going to be gone for us, which is really cool. DJ Humphries gave up 40 sacks. I don't know if that had anything to do with Johnny, but wow. 40 sacks, it might be the most I've ever seen. Picks, didn't see any from players I really wanted to. Phil Dawson had 30 attempts. Almost 3,000 punting yards. That has to be, like, some of the most in the league, right? Oh, maybe not. Okay, so it's not that bad. That's actually really bad. It's like top 8 or so. So 17th offense, not the worst possible. And then defense, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it means. Let's see. We were the NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, so it was Johnny Manziel, Offensive Rookie of the Year. But his dev is still normal, so I really don't know. I don't think he's the guy. We'll see. I mean, he was okay. No real options. I think it comes down to the draft. Can we get anyone that was... I would assume our punter went down. That was Johnny Manziel. Yikes. But I would assume if we can't get anyone that's better in the draft, it's probably where we're going to head is to Johnny Manziel again. Larry's still here. He didn't retire. Yeah. I might tag him. I might actually tag him. John Brown, 28 years old, 3-year deal. We'll give John Brown a little bit of a deal. He played well enough to get a 3-year deal. Thank God. I actually really should have offered him more because the tag alone would have been more just for 1 year than that. So thank God. So I think we're going to tag Tyvon here. He's going to get a 1-year, $8 million deal there. Bit of a steal for him, but at the same time, I probably only wanted him for 1 year anyways. So that's all I can say. $40 million cash. Andrew Norwell's in here, a 94 point. We really need offensive line. We have a little bit of money. I think we have to go for Norwell here. I don't see why we wouldn't. Trey Burton. He's a really good tight end too, so definitely going to go Norwell. He's asking for a lot of money, but I think he's worth it. He's an amazing left guard. Johnny could be the future. He won that Offensive Rookie of the Year award. He got his dev, yes. Andrew Norwell, we finally have a premier offensive lineman. I mean, he completely shines on this starless team. Cordell, early... How many... Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 early first-round quarterbacks? That's ridiculous. Cordell, though, really damn good. Really good. But Johnny Manziel, I think, is going to be the near future, at least. Sentif's actually really good. I think I would actually take that bait. Really not bait, you know what you're getting, but I would take that if I actually needed a guy like him, if I needed a running back. I honestly don't know what to do in this draft. I'm hoping to God this top 5 pick can get us something around the 20, because we have so many insane players that we want. Like three or more early seconds. Maybe this is why the Cardinals are always so bad, because they trade everything down, or trade everything up to get those players. Raymond. Oh, Raymond's a 3rd rounder. Okay. Marcus Golden, boom, and a 5th round for the Seahawks 1st round pick. Can I go Peters and a 3rd round here? Peters in a 3rd round for 23rd overall Raiders. There we go. 167, move all the way down. Mike Iupati, a 3rd and a 2nd round for their pick. We're so screwed. Our offensive line is going to be so bad. Let's move on to our 4 straight picks and tell me they're all there. 4 straight picks. The last time something like this happened, it was like the Vikings, and it was not that many picks. It was just very close. So Jarius Perry is still there. That's a hard name to say. So this guy's actually really good. Who do we actually want? A lot of our players are still there for some reason. Malcolm Bushrod. Ugh, I like his speed. Do we have a better middle linebacker? Or was that guy taken already? Like, I don't believe in Bushrod. I like his stats. Like, I like his speed and all that, but I don't like his actual statistics. They just make me think he's not so good. We're going to take Daniel Gordon first. I think he's the best player we have. Slow Dev. Slow. How is that slow? The potential is amazing. Such a great player, but of course they give him slow Dev. Ugh. We're going to see more of that, I bet. So this guy's a mid-second, but I'm going to allow it now. Normal Dev. Holy crap, the coverage is amazing. It's an amazing player. I might actually trade back if I can. I think this is going to be a bait. I think he's going to be like a 74 overall slow, but I love his stats. 79 overall. Glad I didn't listen to myself, because that's a great player. Please don't miss too many of these players. Sebastian Carey. Going to be great. Wow, really great, actually. I didn't think he was going to have quick dev as well. I thought he was just going to be a really speedy guy. That's one of the fastest tight ends I've ever seen. How old is he? 22. One of the best tight ends I've ever seen, just for how big he is. 87 speed, 90 excel, 85 agility, 87 jump at 266, 6'6". Quite possibly the best tight end I've ever seen. But Raymond is a must-have. He's like the best wide receiver in the class. 76 overall normal, but he will be the third string wide receiver, and he will be a god. What is this guy? I think he's a pass rusher. I'm taking him either way. Quick dev, 77 overall. He is a pass rusher, so potential new pass rusher. I'll take that, but here we will need to trade up more than likely again. That concludes the draft. Definitely the most picks I've taken within the first 64 positions. So we grabbed 3 first-round players, 3 second-round players, a 4th round, a 5th, and a 6th. First pick overall, slow dev, great corner though. Eunuch, great linebacker, going to be a coverage starter. Bushrod, obviously a starter. Carey, starter. Raymond, 3rd spot, which is a starter. Pratt, starter. Grossi or Grosse, great player. I don't know where we're going to put him. Whitlock, starter. Parkey, no thank you. We'll take a look at the other players. See who we potentially missed, and then move on to the next part of our lives. Tolbert, Marcus Tolbert. Wow. Holy crap, that's an amazing running back. Wow. One of the best running backs I've ever seen. 89 speed, 86 excel, agility's 86. I mean, a little slow on the excel and agility, but 88 trucking, 90 stiff arms, superstar dev rookie at 22 years old. That's a really good running back, especially for what I like. I wonder what that free safety was like. He looked like one of the best I've ever seen. U-Booty. Wow, okay, so the guy we looked at was actually insane. I didn't think he was going to be that good. His stats definitely didn't say he should have been that good. I will say his trucking is 84, but absolutely sick. I'd be so mad if this was a user league and I passed on him. But obviously in this league, it doesn't matter at all. We have David Johnson and Jeremy Hill. We don't need any of that. Where's Ripkowski? Cordell. That was the guy that was supposed to be great. And boy, was he. Obviously, that would be a guy I would clearly take in a fantasy draft. And boy, he's, or not a fantasy draft, but a user league. He's sick. Lots of moves to make, but we do have a lot of lineman starters. Bushrod is amazing on the outside. Holy crap. We know his position once the first year's over for him. But yeah, great talent, and very proud of the draft we had. Could have been better, but the talent wasn't that great in the draft, so it also could have been a lot worse. So I think we have the lineup. We do actually need a backup quarterback. I completely lied. I think we have the lineup, though, for the most part. Johnny Manziel is still going to be the starter. Didn't grab a replacement for him. And he played all right for his first year back. I mean, he's not, better than most people think he would play, honestly. Hell no. No. I'm actually half tempted to release Moncrief because I do not want that mistake happening. We also have to restart a rookie at left tackle. O-line is our biggest issue by far. Thank God we got Norwell, I'll tell you that. Bushrod is the starter. Lev Kwiatkowski is the backups on both sides. Safeties are looking okay. Corner is probably one of our best positions. And the defensive line looking pretty solid. I wish it wouldn't reset my damn lineup every time, though. But yeah, we're looking to already sim. How many games did we win last year? Was it 5-11 we went? I think we went 5-11. We still landed a great pick. But, of course, we're hoping to actually maybe make the playoffs. I know it's a pretty hard division, but still, hopefully make the playoffs. Are we in the right scheme, by the way? I think we are in a 4-3 still, right? Yeah, we look to be in a 4-3. Still not taking the bait on that damn season goal, though. So we have some negotiations. Who do we have to re-sign? David Johnson, easy money. Larry Fitz, not a chance. Well, not a chance, but good chance we don't because he'll probably leave the team anyways. So the guy that's for sure going to get a contract is David Johnson. We have lots of money, so we're going to knock that out right away. And he's back. Draft stories, middle linebacker Sylvan becomes a Heisman-winning player. We also have a fullback here, which is interesting. Tyson Griffith. Interesting. Sylvan, superstar dev in the 4th round, huh? Don't need linebacker, though. So going to the playoffs, are we going to be in it? Nope. 5-11, that might have been even worse than normal. The Seahawks are very bad, though, themselves. I mean, we actually did okay starting off. Well, lost 3, won, so that's 1-3, 1-4, 2-4, 3-4, 3-5, then 5-5, and then just every single game we lost past that. Super sweet. Obviously, that'll give us another good pick at least. Johnny Manziel, touchdowns was down. Yards was still okay for a team like this. Johnny Manziel had a little bit on the ground. Definitely going to be looking for a quarterback. Wow. What kind of bad season is this? If I'm not mistaken, the 3rd string wide receiver last season did very well. Well, that's a wasted year for the rookie. I mean, look at this. What is this? What a joke. 26th offense. I would say probably 30th defense. 32nd. Wow. How do we even win 5 games? Not even a chance. Do we have any award? Maybe Defensive Rookie of the Year? We did with Bushrod. At least got something going for ourselves. And let's be honest, that's going to be the only award. That was disappointing. What kind of XP do we have? Johnny Manziel's like 27 now. Ugh. Johnny Manziel is a trade candidate, I would say. Is going to be solid. Baker's going to be solid as well. I don't know where they get that XP from, but just randomly it just pops up. Okay, Falcons win 31-27 over the Chargers. What is Tyvon looking like? It's funny is they usually sign into a long-term deal, but 84 overall. Okay, so Peterson, I don't even know how he's still here. I don't. Moncrief was useless. Zuda was kind of useless. J.J. Nelson hasn't proved he can start. Jared Veldier's past his prime. Humphries is the worst lineman we had on our team. The punter, I honestly don't remember, but we're going to sign him. I think he was okay. Clear, yes. So last chance, Tyvon Branch. 86 speed, 84 zone. He's still okay, but I think we're going to have to let him go. He's not good enough anymore. Someone else needs to take over the reins. See if we get anyone. Also see the combine grades. Combine grade quarterbacks. Let's take a look. So Kinney had 14 reps, 21st as a QB, 6th, which was 18 reps. West Coast style quarterback. Decent stats. Ugh, I don't know. I really don't like any of the quarterbacks later. It's just not going to get it done at that point. I mean, it's really between Hetherington and Kinney. Combine grade tells me Kinney's not as good as Hetherington, but Hetherington has better throw power. I really don't know what to say. 7.9 in the 3rd round. He's 24, but he's kind of a must draft. I mean, I would just say probably a must draft. Honestly, I have no idea who I even want. Still got Johnny Manziel. He's an 81 overall. I don't think he has the talent to bring us to a Super Bowl, though. But what pick do we even have? This quarterback we want is like a Wait, what overall? Wait, what? Were we the worst team in the league? Oh, hell yeah! I did not expect to have the number 1 overall pick. Okay, so we gonna make some moves. The Dolphins need a QB. So if the Dolphins want a QB, they're coming through us. Let's put it that way. We gonna make some bank with this pick. I don't care what anyone says. I'm doing it. Boom. Number 2 always goes for that much. Number 1 goes for that much. Ooh, Herman, even better. Kinda. Great lineman. Linebacker. So I want this quarterback, but I don't want to... What the hell? The Bengals looking to give me some money. Like, Hetherington isn't a guarantee. He's got a B+ throw power. It's not even fast either. Weatherington's going to be a bad decision for Hetherington, but I'm going to go with him. Maybe not a bad decision. Superstar Dev, amazing throw stats. He's 21. Slow, but clearly the starting quarterback for this team. And a really good choice. Adrian Toller, that's who I want. That's who I'm getting. Damn, Superstar, wow. One of the best corners I've ever drafted. Although he is a little older, but probably safety for us. We'll see. Whoever's the best safety, we do have Tyron still. Landed a much better draft than I thought we were going to, I'll tell you that. I mean, if one of these corners is there again, we might take another. I don't see why we would, but you never know. Parking a second round next year? I'd be all about that. There we go. I'm all about that. Parkey was, he was decent, but he didn't start for us, so. O'Reilly Roy, best available. Normal Dev, great offensive lineman, very young, so I'm not mad with that. And we're going to move on to our next pick. We're take Frederick Hardy, and we're desperate. Damn. Okay, so the thing here is, he's a 74 overall, but his awareness is the reason, and probably injury as well. Where's his injury? It doesn't show his injury, but his stats are really good. From a 74 overall, you normally see like 82 strength or something, but now he's actually really good. He just needs to get his awareness and injury up, and he's probably like a 90 by the end of the year. If this is our year, he'll be a 90 by the end of the year. I'm calling it. So he's a late third. We're going to take him now, though. TJ Collins, normal Dev, another short guy, and he's old, but we're desperate for a wide receiver, so probably another guy that starts. And did I make a mistake? So Sylvan, I think he's going to be really slow. I don't even think he's going to be a great player, but Superstar Dev can't pass it. 74 overall, very slow. I thought he was going to be slower, to be honest. Late fourth, we're going to take this guy now. Proel, quick Dev, another lineman where just their overall is really, really low. Probably reaching a little bit here, but we're going to take the guy. This guy is actually not too bad either, but quarterback's not a need. I think we have our starter. Pretty safe to say. Kittner, don't expect much. 74 overall. Strength was low like I expected, but I didn't even expect that, to be honest. So the draft was really great, and then it kind of went downhill from there. But it was great for us. We got exactly what we needed, I think. Some of our guys' overalls are a little low, but overall talent-wise, I think it's all there. Hetherington, great quarterback. Super steal, actually, to be honest. Toller at 18, great player as well. Roy at, what pick was that? 19, great offensive lineman, very young as well. Harding, 74 overall, Superstar Dev, great player, just needs his awareness and whatnot up. Collins, starting wide receiver. Sylvan, I don't even know, probably a backup. Proel, starter. Kittner, probably not. So we landed 3 starting linemen, a starting corner who would probably play safety, our new quarterback, starting wide receiver, and 2 backup players in the lineman and the middle linebacker. I don't think there was any. Yeah, I guess we'll take a look at quarterback. Atkinson, Riley Atkinson. I think we were thinking about him as well. Cole, normal Dev, kind of inflated. Bradley McCormick. There was a lot of quarterbacks all around this, the first 3 rounds probably. Some of them were okay, but for the most part, they're not looking too insane. Our guy was very good, though, to be fair. Alan Ford. Our guy, I think, was better. I don't even think. I know he was better. Our guy was better. He's younger as well. Throw power on that guy wasn't even that great. So, great pick for us. Can't go wrong with what we did. So, we have our starting lineup. It's looking better. We're getting there. The offensive line, a little bit of overall, not really boost, but I want Proel there. Kittner's just not that guy. Carey's looking better. We have a lot of rookies, a lot of youngsters on this team, but does that even mean anything? I don't know. Bouchard's actually really solid on the outside. Safety's looking good. DB's looking good. The rookie Toller, hopefully he has a great season. We need Grossi or whatever to do really well. But yeah, we're going to move on to this season. This is usually our last season, but we'll see. If we do all right, maybe we'll do another season. But if we're just completely bad, I'll probably just end it there, and maybe we'll reload them in the future. Maybe. I'm going to say playoffs here. Rookie quarterbacks usually do really well for me. So we have a couple of re-signings. We have a lot of money, don't we? Yeah, we'll re-sign Kwiatkowski. We normally give him the cold shoulder, but he deserves the re-sign. He's happy. Incomdici, I don't know. Bucky Brooks, no. A lot of these guys will not be getting contracts, that's for sure. Bethel is getting pretty close to that age where, especially since his contracts he wants are not great. Like, they're not great for us anyways, a 1 year. Don't know if I'm going to go for him. So I went from week 13 all the way to playoffs. Honestly, don't know if we're going to make the playoffs, but we're looking pretty good. Much better than the previous years. Can we make it? And we do. So 10-6. I mean, it wasn't shocking to make it, although we did edge out the Seahawks there. Did we win both games? We had a couple of games against them late. We won there. Beat the Seahawks twice. I mean, that's clutch. You lose even one of those games and completely folds. That's so huge. Weatherington or Hetherington. I keep calling him Weatherington. Was that enough for Offensive Rookie of the Year? I don't know. The running backs took so many of the rushing touchdowns. So Collins, he was okay. Raymond was much better in his second season, ironically. Was that his second season or his third? It was second season. Blocking, actually really impressive, all things considered. Oh, Grossi, or whatever his name is, Grossi. I never can say that name. Defensive line was actually pretty good. Picks, basically nothing. Kicking, only missed 2 kicks out of 12. Not bad. Over 45 per punt. TJ Collins, good kick return touchdown. No punt return. So we're up 12 on offensive yardage. Defensive yardage is, I don't know. I think a lot of times that means it's number 1, but I highly doubt that. Of course. We'll take a look at this. But of course, Johnny Manziel is Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year. Sweet. Hetherington was Rookie of the Year, though, to be fair. Toller was number 2. That's very rare that a corner can do that. Let's see, Johnny Manziel. EA always did. That's really sad that they actually have that in the protocols for the AI to do that. Like, to be fair, they have a little bit better wide receiving core. Not much, though. It's not crazy better, and they don't have nearly the running, attack or rushing attack. It is what it is, though. Hetherington did get Offensive Rookie of the Year, so have a little bit of XP. Overall, not really liking the XP on the offensive line. I don't think this is a Super Bowl season, but we'll see. Let's use our XP and then play against, who was it? The Packers, I believe. Very tough team to beat, to be fair. So we really didn't have a whole lot of XP to work with, but got a quarterback to 87. A couple of the receivers are 85-ish. Offensive line's about an 80. We are definitely far from a Super Bowl team, but we do have a pretty damn good defense. So, it's not the Packers, it's the Redskins. I would say that's quite a bit more winnable. 88 to their 89, I would say are probably like an 89-90. So, very close ranks. Putting too much faith in this Collins, man. Not too much faith in our quarterback, who is gone. 7-0. Defense clutching up. 14-0. Start of the second quarter, looks like they will score, and they do. Offense nice down the field. 17-7. Defense kind of gives something up there, and they're up 21-17. Just like that. 24-21. Start of the fourth quarter. It looks like it's our ball. It is. Running the ball very successfully here. I mean, on 3rd and 9, I don't think I'm making that play. Only up by 6. Are they going to score? They go on 4th and 5. They probably should just kick the field goal. It's greedy, and it works. Down by 1. Offense 3 yards short. It's weird because I believe in the offense or the defense, but at the same time, that also means I can take the risk, I think. Great catch, Raymond. Okay, I don't know what the hell happened there. We got a field goal, though. Come on, defense. Defense. Good job. If the offense can hold it, we'll win. And I believe we win. Clutch defense. Defense definitely bailed us out there. Let's take a look at the stats on the game, though. Quarterback, I mean, he didn't throw a pick, but David Johnson, of course, the man himself. What a mythical beast. Like two plus touchdowns, 200 yards plus. Great game for the man. David Johnson. Gonna have to ride out on his shoulders if we're gonna try to win this Super Bowl. Definitely would be the worst team I've ever taken in the Super Bowl for sure. But defenses win championships, so let's see if we can win one. We just have to face one average team and we're done. And there it is. See ya later, Cardinals. Bird versus Bird. 90 to their 93. I mean, we've got a chance. It's just in sim, even with like 95, 96 overall rosters, still get beat up by the Eagles and Falcons and whatnot. Hoping for the best, though. Could be, we could get it done. If we can beat the Eagles, I think we can win it. 7-0, 14-0. Start of the second quarter, they're about to go 21-0. Nope, 17-0. Defense picking it up a little bit. Offense doing nothing with the ball, though. I mean, defense is given a chance. Start of this third quarter, and we're down 3-17. There you go, offense. Defense is giving them chances. I mean, that's going to end here, but defense gave plenty. I mean, plenty of chances. And there it is, and the offense just, wow. Just absolutely backwards. And that's going to be the playoffs for us. That was just a poor performance for the offense. Hetherington with an interception. David Johnson really didn't play too well. Should have thrown to the tight end more. He was averaging major yardage. Defense played really well, I think. We'll probably do another season, though, just for the hell of it. And if that doesn't work out, probably end it there, to be honest. So he wins this Super Bowl. It's going to be, season 4? We have lots of money, so we can probably get somebody decent if there's someone in there. And it is realistic because if a team has a lot of money and they're not going to spend it anytime soon, oh, crap. Jags win the old soup or bowl. I'm sorry. Let's go. No more of that. Don't know who was the MVP of the thingy, but we were 10-6 anyway, so draft pick's going to suck. So, Tyvon Branch still wants a contract. I'm sorry, bro. It's just not going to happen. Robert, I suppose... we actually don't have that much money. No, damn it. I just thought about the players that are probably going to be in there. I'm going to be so mad if there's a better player. Wait, can I look at... Oh, I can't. I don't know how much I signed him for. Joey Bosa. Chris Jones. Carson Wentz. And look how cheap he is. What in the world? Free agency is, as the kids say, lit. What? How? Like, seriously, how is the free agency this good? Like, we really don't need a defensive end. But who says they don't need Joey Bosa is a crazy person. Tyreek Hill, he's a great overall. Wide receiver is a big need for us. Should have put a little more on Tyreek, though, to be honest. Yep. Should have done that. But, hey, we did save money, and at the end of the day, wide receiver is not that hard to draft. Number 25. How the hell did we get 4 first rounds? Those trade downs for number 1 are ridiculous. In all fairness, they did have to trade up because the 2 players that were taken were amazing. Coco Clement does look nice. 77 overall, Ray Bayer maybe starts. I don't know. Harper goes. That was going to be my next pick, potentially. Early third, Gilbert McDowell. Okay, McDougal. McDougal. Superstar Dev, a little on the slower side, but Superstar Dev definitely becomes a starter on our team. I literally just choose whatever pick gives or trade gives me something for next year, and then the AI overtrades. Well, kinda. 77 overall, normal, exactly what we wanted. Probably starts, not 100% sure though. I'm just trying to hand away this, like, all of my picks. We'll redistribute them later. DT Stevens should be great. 78 overall, quick. Much better than I thought he was going to be, if we're being honest. Amazing player. I don't know what our next pick is. Let's be honest, I probably have another one coming up. Now let's move on to seeing who we grabbed and seeing who we missed. There's a couple of guys that were up to no good. There's like maybe 3 that I, very well could have easily taken at any point. But Ray Bayer, a reach, but a great lineman. Don't know if he's going to start, though. Schrader, great player, didn't need him. McDougal, starting wide receiver. Jack, decent center, didn't need him. Jacobs, potential starting middle linebacker, great player. Stevens, starting DT over in Nkemdiche, who was just re-signed. Gary Nassib, reach, terrible player. Underwood, terrible player. Robinson, good player, developable, not for us. JT Bryan, really good player, just not going to work for us. It's a 71 overall, but look at the jump. Jumping is so expensive. 95 jumping. I mean, every other stat you can pretty much upgrade on a receiver for pretty cheap, although Excel and agility is a little low. But for the most part, you know, you want those stats like that are already there, like the intangibles. You want those there so you don't have to pay for them. Like, jumping is huge, but nobody's going to pay for that for their wide receiver, you know, unless they're already, like, literally godly. Wayne Rowe is a good trade-off because he was a great left tackle. Wow. For us dirty-minded fellas, what does Wolf Folk sound like? The Chiefs. The Raiders, another insane running back every single year. Every single year they draft a great running back in the second round. I don't know how they do it. They just do. London Lewis, or London. Ooh, look at the Saints. Joey Tate, great player there. Coco Clement, slow dev, an amazing player. It's weird, though, because I thought he was going to be a coverage linebacker, but I think he's actually a bit of a hybrid. Dougal at number 1. I guess at number 1. I don't know. Carey obviously starts. Bayer probably should start, but the other guys do make more sense. Defensively, Reddick, I know he's got the dev, but Grossi, I think, has quicker so as well, so he's pretty good. Bushrod's a 94 outside linebacker, though. Screw it, Jacobs is going to be the star. Cornerback is actually kind of looking a little rough because Peterson's really regret. Like, look at Peterson's stats. 88 man, 84 zone. That's pretty bad. I mean, he's barely even fast either, too. He's like 90 speed now. I don't know. Still looking good for the year, though, I think. And, yeah, I mean, we just got to put our weekly training on the QB and whatnot. It's actually a bit of a tough decision to do quarterback or wide receiver. I think the fact that we have so many wide receivers that are young, we got to go wide receiver. Bite the bullet a little bit there. Yeah, that's the final lineup. So if we don't win the Super Bowl here, this is definitely one of our top candidates for a reload, even though this will be 4 seasons in. So we do another 3. That's like 7 years. I don't know. I hope the teams can get their stuff together in 7 years, but you never know. Packers in 3 years could easily be on a 10-year drought. Because, I don't know, 3 years from now, Rodgers might not even be a Packer. I know you guys probably love when I bring the Packers up for no reason, huh? I'm always told, oh, age isn't that big of a deal. Look at my players. They're old. So we have to re-sign Bubba Baker. Patrick Peterson wants a 1-year. Hassan. I actually don't know if Hassan would get a contract. I'm not really a huge fan of his stats. But Chandler's going to need a contract soon. How much money do we got? Oh, we got a lot, though. He's very fast. Screw it. Hassan will be the Chandler Jones replacement. Oh, I forgot about Bubba. Damn it. Like, I know it's the last season, but I hope we at least win some awards if we don't make the playoffs, because if we're going to do a reload in the future, we need as much XP as we can get. Playoffs, please be in it. And we are at 11-5. So I kind of played it off pretty nicely, but I'm actually a little disappointed. It was 10-3 and then 11-5. We probably had an easy shot at the bye week. That's a bit of a spoiler. We got like no XP. I did use our XP at week 15, but still. Oh, that means nobody on the offense got an award, I don't think. So offensively, Hetherington, 32 touchdowns, 19 picks, 4,500 yards. Nothing really special other than the yards. David Johnson, absolute monster and a half. Receiving carry was our best receiver, sadly. But what I will say is it was a very spread attack. I wasn't using spread, obviously. If we were, we would be dominating. TJ Collins, 900 yards almost. Carry, almost 1,000. McDougal, 900. A lot of guys with about 940, which sucks because nobody went over the threshold. Pass rush was worse this year. Picks, I think, was better. Wish we had 4. Yeah, we got some pretty good pick totals. Clear was rough. Mancuso was great. TJ Collins, no kick return, but 3 punt return touchdowns this year. That's nice. Offensive yardage, 8 TDs. Defensive yardage, 8 TDs? 8th. Defensive, 6th. What was our stuff? No one on the MVP board. Where's Johnny Manziel? You know he's balling. I keep forgetting he's in the league. Don't see Johnny, though. Is Johnny in here? To be fair, he might have like retired or something. So offensive rookie of the year, we were number 3 and number 8. That's not bad. Dixon Jacobs did win defensive rookie of the year. Stevens was number 5. Best QB, where's Manziel? Manziel's not there. Is our guy there? Number 6, not bad. David Johnson, number 3. Damn. Where is Johnny? I want to take a look. Like he's still playing, right? The football, where is my man? Where's my mans who we let go? Or traded anyways. He balled out that 1 year for what? The Giants, I believe? Unless he was really bad. I probably should have just went to the Giants right away. This is going to take ages. I don't know, we could look at the whole league, actually. NFL. Johnny Manziel, yeah, he played, about what he did for us. He's still balling out. What's his overall? 84 overall with quick. Yeah, he's not too great. He's all right. He made that's a successful comeback. Let's be honest. If Johnny does that in real life, we'll be shocked. All of us will be like, all right, fair play. Good job. Ooh, TJ Collins must have got some sort of kick return Pro Bowl as he's balling on the XP, which is rare to get that kind of XP at 25, or not XP necessarily, but just that kind of a boost at 25. It's pretty impressive, actually. Good stuff. I mean, our defense is primed. It's probably almost a 99 by now. Offense, not so great, but defense can win championships, obviously. Especially with an average offense, which is what we have. We have at least an average. Bushrod's almost a 99. So the upgraded lineup, not like super great, but 90 overall QB. Receiving talent is kind of like iffy, but McDougal got up pretty nicely. Roy, offensive line really did not get up at all. But the offense isn't bad, like the offensive line's 82 plus, quarterback's 90, running back's 99, receiving talent's probably an 88, 89 total. Defensively, 90 plus, not linebackers, 90-ish DBs. Pass rush is pretty solid. I mean, the Eagles are not the type of talent we wanted to play first week. Ooh, maybe they are. 92 overall to their 90. I'd say 93, 94 for us, so there's a chance. But, on the other hand, this is the team that knocked us out, so we can't forget that. Offense is definitely the weak point of this team. Defense is actually so good. Like, we held their offense to 6 points. I mean, how are we not playing better? There you go. Huge play to David. And, of course, this is where our defense is going to give it up. It is, but, I mean, that's an impressive game. You could say it's impressive by them, but our offense is just terrible. 3rd and 1, clutch play, and on 4th and 2, he clutch. Oh, he missed the field goal, actually. That is a huge miss for the youngster. 16-13, intercepted. Literally, the defense is handing us the win, and the offense won't take it. Defense did it again. Defense literally won us the game. I said it before we played this game, but holy crap, the defense just single-handedly won the game for us. Who was their quarterback, by the way? Did they sign Wentz back through free agency? No, it's Beathard. Yeah, our quarterback was a horrendous. So was theirs, but 38 passer rating. David Johnson, 131 yards, 8.1 per carry on 16 carries. So impressive. Defense, absolutely insanity. Insane. The rookie Jacobs, Daniel Gordon. Our kicker made all 4. Clear is clearly the best kicker. He missed 6 kicks in the regular season. Nails 4 of them in the postseason. I mean, that you can't teach that. I don't think I've ever seen the Cardinals win a Super Bowl AI or even come close. 94-95. Ooh. Cardinals and Saints. That's kind of an underrated matchup over the decade. I mean, at this point, who do the Saints even have? They got Cam Jordan there. Oh my God, speaking of the man. Jesus, I watched that. That was not even fair. Defense, once again, absolutely insane. I mean, the defense is just so good. I just don't know how it is. We should have scored before half there. Defense, once again, locking up. Still locking up. This could be a Super Bowl defense. That's a Super Bowl defense if I've ever seen one. Yeah, they might be moving a little bit, but how much time they just wasted as well. Offense also giving them a little bit of help today. I mean, they can score, but we're still wasting so much clock. I mean, the defense did everything this game, let's be honest. Except for the offense giving up the game. And just like that, it's tied up. Right at overtime. It's because this offense runs the ball too much, but not successfully. Oh, wow. 4th and 5. Our coach calls the 4th down go-ahead, and we lose the... No, we don't. What happened? Did we lose? We won. What happened? There must have been a fumble. Defense is so clutch. Why didn't I believe in them in the first place? 39 rushes. Oh, my God. Almost choked the game on 39... More than 39 rushes, because our quarterback ran for 7. Jesus, almost 50 rushing attempts. Actually, more than 50. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Really. 50 rushing attempts, and if it wasn't for me, we would have lost the game. That's cool. But the offense is like, nah, bro. I don't need that life. I don't need those rings. What's a Super Bowl? Don't need it. The Niners, though? No, that's not what I wanted. The 90s. The 49ers. I will admit, the defense this game has been pretty bad. But the offense is holding up their ground. Offense finally helping. Well, say that. 3rd and 15, I think. Wow. So I think you kind of have to go for it there. But we didn't get it. And of course, on 3rd and 10. Come on, D. There you go. Bushrod is the greatest linebacker to ever play. He actually is. Swear to God. Defense clutches up. On 3rd and 3, I believe the D. Is that a incompletion? And that is. We're going to the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz was their quarterback, by the way. You got to believe the D. Completely locked down in that second half, which is completely the opposite of what we did last game. The Cardinals are on to the Super Bowl. You see that, Parham? We're on to the Super Bowl. Hetherington, Godley. David Johnson's a freak. David Johnson isn't on the thumbnail. I quit rebuilds. Picks for Bubba, Tyron, and Malcolm Bushrod. Joseph Clear probably made more field goals in the postseason than he did in the regular season, ironically. Well, Sim, might as well take a look at our opponent as well, which will probably be the no, not the Packers, the Jags. Jags are Steelers, and there's obviously the Jags. We're at home, technically, which I believe gives us the disadvantage. So they win 32 to 24. They win 49 to 14. And then, of course, did not have a game. Here's our chance to shine. They probably have a 96 plus. 93, okay, so we are higher overall somehow. Last game of the rebuild. Can we win the Super Bowl? Let's find out. There you go, clutched. Yeah, there you go, clutch it up. Start of the second half, and we're up. We're not up. We're down 7 only. Offense gives up the ball. Defense struggling, but there's still a chance. There's still a chance. The offense can get it together like they just did. And that probably ends the game. On 4th and 4, you run the ball. That is the Super Bowl lost 45 to 21. I mean, what is that? I mean, that's just embarrassing. Jags offense was too much for this defense, and Cardinals offense is just not enough for anybody's defense. 45 to 21. We lose the game. The Jags do have a great defense, so it wasn't the worst way to lose, but damn. I thought we were going to win. I thought we had this with the Cardinals. Guess not. I do not want to see the Jags celebrate anymore. Hetherington threw 2 picks. Bortles did not. Bortles is the GOAT. Damn, son. They ran for like 300 yards. They ran for over 300 yards on us. Wow. That's what we're about. Getting ran up on 300 yards. So defense really, really fell apart in that game. It was a great run. It was a great run. Cardinals fans would be happy. The team would be happy, but that is a devastating way to lose. Like, I would assume probably the Super Bowl record for yards allowed. We have a great team, though. Could we reload this in the future? Perhaps. I think we did enough from a success standpoint, but from a fun standpoint and trying to win standpoint, we could come back to this, so keep your eye out for it. Let me know, though, in the comment section if you have any ideas for rebuild challenges, rebuild teams. I want to do fantasy rebuilds, but I really can't because EA is still messed up with their stupid glitch well, yeah, call it a glitch. Maybe they purposely did that. I've heard a lot of people say they could have purposely did that just to push more people towards Mutt. Wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Or they're just really lazy because it's been like, what, probably 3 weeks by now? But that's regardless of the point. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!